you trying to get rich. You don't want it. You ain't really trying to get rich. You don't want it. I don't think you want. Now you ain't got what it takes to do it like me. Get your head up in the game or you can sightsee. Waiting for a handout, this ain't that right league. Spend so much time out here balling, it's my wifey. These are what I live, I breathe, I sleep, my dreams are lavish. Went from check to check to check the balance. I press, I bet you flop, you all theatric. I'm mostly savage, gambling, take advantage. I'm here to ball while you call off work. When that top jump back, what I call off vert. Before I hit my context, check my call off first. See if I can make a play to get it all off merge. Woo! Let an animal loose. My separation off finesse, I'm just preparing to shoot. Or I can put you on some skates, breaking ankles and news, saying this is what they pay me to do. I don't think you're trying to get rich. You don't want it. You ain't really trying to get rich. You don't want it. I don't think you want. Get rich. I don't think you want. Get rich.
Right now somewhere, he at the table with a bowl of Applejack, and he's reading the back of the cereal, and in between eating the Applejack, he's right. And he want my spot. I'm gonna find him though. I'm gonna sign him. I don't want no problems.
Like we always do it this time. Cookie cold, blowing your mind. Hey dummy, this no accident, all of this was designed. Took my time, cookie crack from behind. And I opened up your blinds, rise and shine. Cold world, same used to drive around with your girl. In my mama's Civic, now I'm out here trying to get it. I ain't like you, boy, I spit it how I live it. So when you see me in the streets, man, I ain't got a mimic. Cause I ain't got an image to uphold. This real, I ain't got a gimmick, I just flowed it. The boy that set fire to the booth. In a game full of liars, it turns out that I'm the truth. Some say that rap's alive, it turns out that I'm the proof. Cause the ones y'all thought would save the day can't even tie my boots. The ones y'all thought can hang with me can't even let these words be my I don't rhyme my before I wake, I pray to the Lord, my soul to take, my soul to take, my soul to take, my soul to take. Lord, I've been dreaming about the paper. Get rich before I see my life taper. Hope my mama get to see Jamaica before she meet her maker. I hoop but never good enough to ever be a Laker. But these words I recall got me ballin'. Jordan, more than a rapper, this a natural disaster. Boy, I'm meaner than Katrina mixed with Gina. Shut up, Cole. This is for back home, homes. What up, Bo? This is for them that played me. What up? Nah, I ain't mad, it's sad. You went from bad to real bad. Two kids that don't even know they real dad. Real sad, baby girl, I wish you still had it. Then maybe you could get a taste of living Philmatic. It's cold, still at it. Y'all be talking about the same and how I feel about it. That's why I don't respect that. You talking cold planning funerals, you might fit the. Before I wake, I pray to the Lord, my soul to take, my soul to take, my soul to take, my soul to take. Hey, get on your job, little man. This ain't Saturday. We in two different lanes, you can't navigate. We in two different games, you playing patty cake. Brother, your lane. Yeah, out of shape. My mind run a mile a minute. The sky's the limit. I'm so high, I'm diving in it. My ride just tinted. But it's just invented. The best out. Foolish pride to make you not admit it. What if this? Why you nodding with it? iconic. Jacket so expensive you wouldn't even try on it. But it fit me perfect, I purchase it if I want it. The city on my shoulders, so no girl you can't cry on it. When you make your list of the greatest, hey, am I on it? Maybe not yet, but I got the clock. Said it goes tick tock, game on lock. Sun gon' shine, but the rain won't stop. Oh no. Hey. If I should die before I wake, I pray to the Lord, my soul to take, my soul to take, my soul to take.
About time for anyone telling you off for all your deeds. No sign the roaring thunder stopped and cold to read. No time. I get mine and make no excuses. Waste of precious breath. No time. The sun shines on everyone. Love yourself to death. So you gotta fire up. No lies, no deceit.
enter the building. I drink some, keep it in my poncho, light up like Castro, blow out from get-go, pro when I said go, grow like an afro, play like Ronaldo, hot like I'm death row, waiting, light as a pillow, dance on my tiptoe, like I told Bosco. Alarms go off when I enter the building. YOLO? I don't even know anymore. What that even mean though? If you only live once, why we keep doing the same?
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, two teams start fresh for their first game of the season, both squads believing this will be a great year. Tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs up against the Oklahoma City Thunder in their house, Chesapeake Energy Arena. And for Oklahoma City, they put in a whole lot of hard work and preparation in the offseason. We saw them already in the preseason, and now all those adjustments get put to the test for a game that's going to count, and they're hoping to start out 1-0. And here we are, opening night of the new NBA season. Every club at this point
You can hear the roar here in Oklahoma City. Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke. We've got a Western Conference battle ready to get rolling, and this Oklahoma City crowd wants some love from their Thunder. And to look at the starters for San Antonio, Defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings. Aldridge out there with Duncan. And it's Parker in at the point guard position. Now here's Green. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
Kiwi Steven Adams, one of the toughest players down on the block.
And Kevin Adams is not afraid to get under somebody's skin. He's pretty strong defensively, too.
Now Parker, after Westbrook's missed three, Parker kicks to Duncan. And the pass to Green. They set the pick. Back to Duncan. Shot clock at 5. The 15-footer. Leonard, no luck.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And that one's good. Westbrook.
And they are on the board first.
Trying to set the tone here early. I like that.
Westbrook's gone 50% from the arc. 1 of 2. Knocked loose. Stolen by Westbrook. Here's Butler. No luck. Great D that time from Green. On defense, the Thunder. Parker passes to Green. For 3. San Antonio again missing. For Oklahoma City, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started.
Really impressed with the way Jimmy Butler last season made big strides in his game, going from a supporting role player to someone you can build your team around.
And Jimmy Butler had the career highs across the board last season. Won the Most Improved Player of the Year award. Really picking up his production in his 4th season.
You know, we had seen the flashes of potential in Butler before. Last season, he sustained great play and really took everything to the next level.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. The Spurs shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
Now, here's Westbrook. He's got 6. In transition, here comes San Antonio. That drops.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Ibaka with a screen on Parker. Westbrook kicks to Ibaka. Adams. Again, Oklahoma City.
And that's what they have to do more of. They got a great look out of that possession.
Parker against Westbrook. Aldridge with a screen on Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. Parker drives in. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Screen by Ibaka. There's the pick. Outside Westbrook. The 3. The shot misses. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, Greg Popovich and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He knows one of the hardest parts on scoring against this defense has to do with their prolific shot blocker, Serge Ibaka. He told me he's one of those guys who can get in your head a little bit because he's so mobile. You often don't see him coming. And Kevin, you add in his great rebounding and ability to hit from mid-range, and he's always an X factor for them. Back to you.
Thank you, Doris. From deep, Green. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
Left side, Westbrook. And the call will be against Tony Parker. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had...
And it's 9 points for Russell Westbrook.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Here's Parker. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And one thing that everybody loves about Coach Pop is his frankness. You get a taste of it in interviews, but he's as honest and straightforward with you as he is with anybody else.
Left side, Leonard. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Leonard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know what? That's a shot that great players can make.
And here's Westbrook from the arc, and the Thunder another three. Well, you've got Greg Popovich, and I think he puts this at times grumpy demeanor in more of a spotlight. He's playing along, as we all know, with the sideline reporters. He knows, Greg, you know this firsthand, when to turn it on, when to turn it off. He can be as compassionate a person, Clark, that you and I have ever been around.
Yeah, he's competitive, but he understands that we're all human, and he treats people the right way all the time.
And here is Parker, following Russell Westbrook's three. Aldridge can't get it to go.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone, really playing with a lot of energy here at the start. He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Duncan dishes to Green. Outside Leonard from the line. It's hauled in by Adams.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. And I'm sure he appreciated it. They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
And it's blocked by Adams. Marion against Leonard. Marion passes to Butler. From deep. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Now, here's Parker. And it comes off the front of the rim.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And Westbrook gets it to go.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Parker's shot is off.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Shot to stop the run. And it's Parker again missing.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Spurs trail by 12. Here's Green for the finish. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Here's Butler. Here's Ibaka, and so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot two. And guys, Serge Ibaka's production was just a little off last season. We're not talking, big number changes. We're talking small dips in a number of categories.
Well, one category where he did really fall off, though, Kevin, was field goal percentage. A career 53% shooter, he dropped down to 47.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. JaVale McGee's checked in for Adams. Young is subbed in for Sean Marion. San Antonio calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up. And getting back to Ibaka, everything changed for him the minute Kevin Durant was lost last season. I mean, defenses could focus on him, and he was the Thunder's only front court scoring threat. And as much as he's improved on offense, he still has neither the flexibility nor skill set to be a guy that can be considered a first or second option offensively.
You know, talking about Ibaka, last season was good for his growth. I mean, he got a taste of what it's like to be the first or second scoring option rather than an afterthought. Now it's up to him to take that experience and convert it into improvement.
Listen, Kawhi Leonard hasn't been in the league for a long time, but he's feeling right at home. Said last season he wants to remain a Spur for life.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. It's good from long range. Butler's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Thunder. And for Leonard to hear players say that a lot, but rarely before they reach the end of their rookie contract.
Yeah, I think Leonard just realizes what a special situation he found himself in. I mean, he is the complete package as a player and custom made for how the Spurs like to play and do things.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Ginobili kicks to...
It hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Parker dishes to Ginobili. Lets it go with a three. And Aldridge the basket on the assist by Ginobili.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Thunder lead by 9 and will return shortly. Well, as Manu saying, Duncan, no doubt the long-term face of the Spurs franchise and arguably their best player ever, which brings up the conversation, Greg, of where he stands all-time league-wide.
Well, he's right there. And listen, let's give him a little more credit, Manu. He's got 5 rings now, you know, having won that championship 2 seasons ago. But look, Kobe's in that category with 5 rings and an MVP as well. So he's an all-rate. I don't know how you rank him, but when you have a conversation about the best ever, Tim Duncan will be in it.
This second quarter. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Oklahoma City.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for San Antonio, Manu and Kawhi filling out the perimeter. Duncan is out there with West, and it's Mills in at the point. Waiters gets a wide open look, and the Thunder another three.
They've been outstanding from three-point range in this quarter.
Pick by West. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. And Mills kicks it to West. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. The Thunder leading by 13. Well, it was a season last year of heartbreak and change for the Thunder, narrowly missing the playoffs as the Pelicans beat them out for that 8th position.
Yeah, and they were teetering back and forth on that 8th spot for most of the year. Ultimately, they just couldn't hold on to that final playoff spot.
Now, here's Mills, looking for his first basket still in this one. Unloads from 13. Rebound by JaVale McGee. The Thunder have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Pass to Bogdanovich. Lets it go from deep. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Ginobili the pass to Mills. Back to Ginobili. Duncan with the screen for Ginobili. Pick by West. It's Ginobili with the drive, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And for Manu Ginobili last season, not his best. Down in every measurable category since his rookie year. He's 37, myriad of injuries. You know, but Greg, there's still something so special about that player.
Yeah, I mean, so much of his game is about movement. And Kevin, after 13 full seasons and factor in all of the international competition, you're going to have to start to show some wear and tear, and that's been the case for Manu.
Excellent point. He played 4 pro years overseas before the NBA. Raiders on the wing. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Mills dishes to Duncan. The shot is off. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way.
You know, guys, getting back to Ginobili, the most concerning part about last year centers around his shooting. Down in field goal, three-point, and free throw percentage. Just could not find the mark all season long.
Spurs trail by 16. It's Young on the wing, fended by West. Leonard against Augustine. He dishes it to McGee. Mills with the steal. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Count the bucket. And 11 points for Kawhi Leonard.
And looking forward for Ginobili, he may have to reshape his game a little bit. Less commotion overall to try and reduce turnovers. Maybe accepting more of a toned-down role versus the catalyst work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
West a screen on Waiters. Ginobili kicks to Duncan. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. 6 points for Tim Duncan.
Well, I tell you what, that is a lot harder than it appears. You got to get your body angle just right to shield you from the defense.
The Spurs making a switch here. Diaw's checked in. San Antonio with the ball. They trail by 16. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. That game will be a quick pit stop for hitting the road again. Pick by West. Poked loose. A 3-ball. Spurs trail by 16. And it's Dion Waiters with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
For him, so I think in the best interest of his team, he may need to think about not shooting right now.
Takes a 3. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Leonard kicks to Diaw. Jacks up a 3. Waiters grabs the miss.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Spurs trail by 16. Leonard the pass to Mills. No good on the triple.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, his touch has basically gone AWOL.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Leonard kicks it to West. Back to Leonard. West setting the pick for Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. And Diaw with the basket on the assist from Leonard.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
And Young with the stuff.
Sheer, unadulterated power right there. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely. A resounding dunk.
Just a take-no-chance slam by the big fella. And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Here is Augustine. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Kicks it to Bogdanovich, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago. In the third spot, the Spurs.
You know, Kevin, the players in the league that worry about getting their numbers each night were often disappointed when playing this team last year. They were one of the best. at opponents' points allowed per game. They set the bar pretty high for their defense this year.
McGee is screen on Leonard. And Augustine kicks to Waiters. 6 to shoot. Right block shot. Can't hit. Good work defensively by Ginobili. Spurs trail by 13. Last season, Clark, the Spurs kept on winning as usual. They passed the Lakers, in fact, for the best winning percentage all time for a franchise.
Well, some of that has to do with the struggles the Lakers had last season, but more of it is credit to the Spurs. Consistency and high-quality play has been who they are and have been for 2 decades.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Butler comes in for Bogdanovich, and Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Augustine.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Ginobili attacking. Outside Leonard. The feed to Aldridge. Goes back up. McGee with the block. And here we go with Waiters. Running it off the court. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Hits the jumper in space.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach. And with the Spurs and their winning percentage, it's right above 60. Not bad for a team that joined the NBA back in 1977.
The Thunder leading by 18. Passes to McGee, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Russell Westbrook. Great showing for him last season. First in scoring, second in steals, and of course he was also top 5 in assists. With his court vision, one of the league's premier playmakers.
Yeah, and that's what made him number 1 last year. You can't stop him, and you really can't contain him.
1:15 left now here in the second. Butler against Leonard. Westbrook drives in, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
A lot of the Spurs' success, guys, with their winning percentage has come since the 90s. The way they are put together, who knows how high they can push that franchise winning percentage.
Adams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Baca comes in for Waiters. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Green's checked in.
And for long stretches of the season, the Thunder, they had a short bench early on due to injury and just having a short rotation. They did change things up, though, as they went through that regular season.
Shots good from Butler.
Right now, they've got that field goal percentage up in the low 50s.
Putting it together offensively, looking to build some more momentum.
Diaw with a screen on Westbrook. And Parker, here we go. That's good. And it's 6 points for Aldridge.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And the Spurs pushing it up now. Here's Green, and another basket for San Antonio.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
That's good.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Spurs trail by 21. Parker outside. Feeds to Aldridge. Green kicks to Diaw. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. And through the first half.
All right, Kevin, here with Tony Parker. Parker and Tony.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And an exciting time of the year as the first game of the regular season is halfway through. It was all Russell Westbrook in the first quarter. He had 20 points, 2 steals, and 3 rebounds. And time now to send you back down to the floor with Kevin Harlan. We will...
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
Well, Westbrook has been great. He has 20 points, and he's hit 4 from beyond the arc. A weapon with those three-point shots.
You said it. His long-range jumpers are having a deadly effect.
The rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Russell Westbrook out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Marion in at the 3 spot. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Here's the screen for 3, Westbrook. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. The dish to Duncan. Parker kicks to Aldridge. Leonard with no one around. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him. But again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
Parker's shot is off.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
The shot by Marion, no good.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Aldridge, good.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Knocked away. Leonard with the steal. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. And he gets it to go. Parker's got his second bucket of the night.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. This, of course, their first chance they've had to see the San Antonio Spurs.